Hey guys, what's going on? It's Narc. Welcome along to part 2 of this video. We are still looking at the solder ship upgrade, and to this point I still not managed to find out a way to break open doors. I've been through pretty much all the letters on the keyboard to see what pops up on the console for like quick typing and things, but no commands come up to like break. So I did try pry as well before I had the pry module installed, and that didn't work. So what I've done this time is I've actually installed pry onto Marvin here, as you can see. So I want to test out one thing for a start, which is if I solder a door, can I then pry it open? Also, I have set this ship up to have one infestation type, and that infestation type is swarm. So, first off, I've got lure as well, by the way. So what I really want, ideally, oh my god, this ship is massive. What I would really want in an ideal situation here is for... let's test the solder and the pry out right here. So, let's do it on D46. So, solder... D46. Now can we pry it open? Pry 1. So why is that? Oh yeah, pry D46. Interesting. So once you have soldered that door, you cannot then pry it open. That door is completely out of play for the rest of the mission. Okay. So, next up, I really want to find myself a drone swarm. Because in an ideal world, I would like to find a drone swarm which would start attacking the door. Because I want to test to see whether or not the solder would actually hold back a drone swarm or not. So let's see if we can't find ourselves a swarm. Seems as good a place as any to try and get one to come out. At least we'll know then when we have actually got a swarm on board out the vent. I also wonder if like a naturally occurring swarm Alright, I hear one in one of these two rooms here. It's in D39. I just want to like tantalize it and tease it a little bit, just so it starts. I just wanted to attack the door. Because this is obviously, this is testing another theory of whether or not they go for lures in the room, like the next rooms. Oh, there isn't a swarm in here. Swarms in here. Right, so if I was to drop a lure and a lure, alright, so we've seen a lure. We've seen a swarm, sorry. And interestingly enough, the minute we find our first swarm, we also get a spawn out the vent as well. So, I guess what I'm going to do is just wait it out and see whether or not we can get... and see it, whether or not we can get a swarm to attack one of these doors. We'll leave the lures in place. And we'll just sit and chill. We'll just sit and chill and see what happens. Also, that vent spawn could have been at 6 minutes. I know there's been a lot of talk and speculation that they spawn from vents at the 6 minute mark. So that could fit in, looking at that timescale there. But yeah. We're just going to sit tight for a little bit and see what happens. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have been sat here for 38 minutes. I had a radiation leak which killed off one of my swarms, I think, and the other swarm doesn't seem to budge. Now, I've been talking to Matthias, aka Marvin, sorry about that, while I've been waiting, and he suggested that the reason the swarm may not be attacking the door could be down to the ship age. So I checked the ship age and it's actually 0. And if I remember rightly, the ship I'm actually on is the Jury Rider, which is actually the name of the ship you are on a single player campaign. Sorry, a single player. Again, it's the name of the ship you're on the daily challenges, the weekly. You start off on the weekly challenges, and you start off on campaign. So this is why I think it's a new ship, and I actually just commandeered another ship in my main campaign game and the actual playthrough before I previously left off. So I think I'm going to have to reconfigure the parameters and come back to testing this a little bit later. So in this episode, at least, we found out that you can't open a soldered door using pry, which is, you know, one thing that we've learnt. Another thing I have thought you could probably use pry for is on an airlock where a seal is failing. You can just solder the airlock up and then just walk away and not worry about it anymore, because the description does say that you can use it on those as well. So yeah, I am leaving my drone behind. I know that. But I'm in sandbox. It really doesn't matter. So yeah, like as the solder says, you know, breaks open, solder or breaks open doors or airlocks. Still don't know how we can use the break open part of it though. But I guess we'll keep playing and finding out. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll be back with some more theories real soon on this. Until next time, I've been Noshie, you've been awesome. Happy gaming.